Priority.
Yeah.
Okay, priority extra put quick fast. Yeah.
And wide
Extra put
network.
okay.
Wide network.
Wide network.
Yeah.
How many countries you have the network?
All over the world.
Okay. Wide network. Worldwide network.
Yeah, worldwide network.
Worldwide.
Okay. This is acceptable.
For us,
How's the performance?
Huh?
How's the performance? Cost the performance.
Cost performance. Okay. Cost.
Performance.
Okay. It means that the price not mark up any price. It means this is like the net price.
Yeah, yeah.
Net price means that you not mark up any VAT, not mark up the we call the fuel surcharge, not mark up what. I'm not sure you have the VAT in your country.
Actually,
You have. Thailand don't have. All the basic product in Thailand no need to pay the VAT 7%.
Oh.
Yes. All the basic postal service never pay. Except when you announce like a special service, you pay VAT 7%. How about your country? I'm sure that you don't pay.
That
VAT.
um,
Value added tax.
that's 13%.
Pay.
Yeah.
The boss will not accept
no,
it.
also we are not paying.
Oh, no,
You don't pay.
not for the
Not
post,
for
not
the
for the
don't pay.
post. Yeah,
Okay.
not for.
Yeah, but suppose in Bangladesh you pay.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
The postal.
In postal for EMS we
Invest you pay extra. Okay, at least. What else you don't pay? No, normally it's like a net price mean that. No. You know fuel surcharge. You know fuel surcharge. Fuel surcharge. Normally on the cargo or normally the cargo they pay extra the fuel surcharge. Normally from 15 to 23%. This is the fuel surcharge. The fuel charge they have they have to pay extra. If you, for example, you send to DHL, they will mark up duty and tax plus fuel surcharge plus VAT and then selling price. They combine all together. But at least why some destination they can offer cheaper than you? Why?
They're working in the bulk here, volume, big volume.
Yeah, I told you. Because at least they have like a one single, we call it one single system. One single system, they have some like a key account manager. It means that they have some line haul management. Line haul management is means that they have, it means that, for example, the flight to Hong Kong, they have already the booking, right? The booking. After that, the booking already shown in the system. Okay, still have how many space, how much space available now for uploading. They make, it must be, you must make all the space full. And that's why available. Notification sent to the origin in Thailand, in Chiang Mai, in Phuket. Okay, now we need some volume here. You need to come up. The discount something you can give. Discount they can give up to 60% for the key account. And that's why they know from early morning. They try to approach the customer, they try to contact, and the customer ship. When they ship, it means that they come to Suvarnabhumi airport. It means that this is the way you manage your space. They give the discount, take the volume, put in the space. Now, this is the single system they have. I'm sure that nowadays very important. We are talking about more and more on the space level and management, right? Here, no fuel surcharge. Normally we don't have the duty and tax. We never collect duty and tax. Who pay the tax? Who pay the tax? We don't pay the tax. Customer pay the tax for the all postal channel. Customer pay the tax. Not the sender pay the tax. But for DSL, the sender pay the tax. Sometimes the buyer pay the tax. It depends on the agreement between DSL. Sometimes the consignee pay, not the consignor pay, right? You know the consignor, like the sender, the consignee and the receiver. No, they have like it depends. It depends on the agreement what they have. But the post we could not because you need to take the postal tariff first, right? You take the shipping fee first and then you can. Otherwise you cannot. Okay, you can collect the money at the country of destination. No one pay. What happened? After that you have to pay the transport cost. It does not make sense. What else here? No fuel surcharge, no, and then okay. I just put here because some country you have, right? I just put this is the way some advantage. What else here? For the product, fast, reliable, quality, door delivery, end-to-end visibility, documents, worldwide network. What else here?
Money back guarantee. Money back guarantee. Money back guarantee.
Okay, some country you offer another, like a money back guarantee. What else?
And Sri Lanka, it's a government service now. They have the government security for.
The government?
Yeah, it's a government service now, not a private. So people are thinking it's a government service. So it's
Okay, at least you have the trust.
Yeah.
The trust about using.
Yeah.
And in China, like the government sector, they try to utilize every the way like as the government sector, right? It's meant that collaboration among. Governmental sector, yeah. What else?
So to sum up this all, it's a premium product.
Yeah. It's okay, the premium product. The argument, why? You have to use for the strength when you come up with your own cost project, why? That's why I just gave you with the product portfolio. I think you understand your product. And how about the place? The place it means that the channel you sell your product, right? You need to know who are your target customer. The same thing, right? And placing invest in the ideal location. How can like, if you are the fisherman, how can you find the customer? How can you hook the fish, right? In the brand location, sometimes you have your own post office.
Yes.
Sometimes you have your licensed post office, your franchise post office. It depends what you can do. And for the pricing is product on the delivery. This is I try to give the 4P, and this also like these are evaluations of the 4P, 4C, and 4E. Yeah, discount and express delivery market situation. You can see it now. It's not so easy. Why? You need to increase the growth of the EMS, right? But so many competitors in the market. So many competitors in the market. You have to compete with DHL, FedEx, UPS, right? You try. And also some reseller like a consolidator in the market that you try. You can see normally we talking more and more for the e-commerce. We focus more and more on the cross-border market, right? Cross-border market. That like, personally when I working with Thai Post, I'm the person who negotiate the price as the bilateral agreement with some designated postal operator. For me, I deal with Korea, Japan, Australia, US, because it's the main volume from Thailand. I negotiate. I got from USPS like some more than like nearly 15% discount. From Korea is very cheap. Both of us, bilateral is mean that leg 3 for both of us too cheap. Now it's your management. How can you lower the cost of leg 1 and leg 2? That's your challenge. That we are trying to do. That's why at this moment, Japan Post and Thailand Post very good. They have the long-lasting friendship long time ago, and that's why we never just increase. The delivery rate, delivery charge for each country. We try to maintain like a partnership. Sometimes when they change the person in charge, they try to fulfill our policy. Okay, they cannot. But I try to bring back also. You can check. I give the record 7 years back. Like this, okay, this is mean that we maintain a good relationship between us. Could you please maintain? You know, it depends on your negotiation. After that, finally, we got the same, like the 7 years already continuously until now. Korea, Thailand, Hong Kong, Thailand, US, Thailand, Australia, Thailand. All the KPG member normally they try approach. Normally, when you know people, right? When you work with the KPG and then when you have chance, just negotiate, just talk like a friend, and then they come, okay, I try and convince. If you can lower, I can lower. If you could not, I could not. If you can do both, win and win.
But it should be based on the volume actually.
Yes. I know because we check the volume before negotiating. I check because the exchange volume of the two parties. That's why we know the potential volume that you can do. But it's not so easy sometimes. Like Hong Kong they just move and change like as the bracket rate from last year. But I have another solution. For the whole year, I know that my average rate about the luggage to Hong Kong, how many? Maybe just 51%, 52% is to like 0 to 2 kg. Only this 52, like 60, nearly 60%, I try to maintain with the first bracket rate, the first rate. The first rate is mean that it's not so expensive. Normally the bracket rate, the first like 0 to 2 is the cheaper one. When from the 0, double. Every country like this. Double rate is too expensive. It means that you can imagine for the costing analysis. You have to calculate how about your operating cost of leg 1 plus the line haul cost of the airline plus the delivery charge of the country of destination. Now you try to cut the cost down. Okay, negotiate first. Now cut the cost of the line haul. Now cut the cost of domestic for the ABC costing or something that you can do. Right? That's the way you do. Track back, go and back like this. That's why I try to balance. But anyway, the competitor is so strong, and then they try. Whenever also we try to decrease our price, they also give the discount to the customer. That's why after that, I just balance and maintain. It's better to leverage the quality of service. You cannot do any price war with your competitor. You cannot be. It's very hard because the competitor they have some like flexible policy for doing it. Very aggressive competitions.
Yeah, because the competitor could change the price maybe one day, another day by day.
Yes.
But for us,
Cannot. When you announce for the whole year, lose.
In Nepal, we make it for 5 years.
For 5 years? Yeah. How come? for 5 years. It's been the baby never born. 5 years is not so easy. I know that say normally it's our government control only for the basic rate, like the data post and postcard. But the rest of the items fully created by the organization. Competitive rate. That's why EMS is very competitive. We can do the price for, we can do maintain our a pricing policy, not the issues. But it depends. As I told you, it depends on the policies of your organization. If you want to compete directly with it, or you want to I will see when we are talking the pricing, you will see more about the policy in your organization, right? Okay. This is all the express a situation. Normally, you can see all the competitors. Normally, we're talking more and more competitors. At hiding their own limitation in building the distinction between their service capability and local posts. We are all the local posts, But sometimes many local posts you join hands with some competitor also, right? Have you ever joined not China you don't join. In Vietnam you join, Thai Post we join. We join hands with DHL. We have ever joined hands with UPS. But for another type of the product differentiation, we have some joint product. Until now we have the joint product. But just change the position of the product last year is not good. Normally we try to maintain because the ownership of the product belongs to us. But after that, because of the traffic, because of the line of policy for international and the security concern, they change the policy, and then they have the big impact to our product. And that's why we need to come back and revise what we want to go or we want to stop. Because we worry about the customer database from ourselves also, Sometimes the customer they want. That's why we need to come back and see. Again here you can see some situation quite often. Competitors will align themselves with the post to overcome operational limitation and network risk to acquire the new customer. This is what they are trying to do. Okay. Example of the competitor tactics. They have some tactics. The competitor, there are some tactics. First, partnering with local post retail outlet to offer convenient acceptance location and access post customer. Have you ever seen this? The first one, I'm not sure. You have any problem in Vietnam? We have the problem with this one. Yeah. This is a tactic they have. That's why we need to have like a NDA together. Very strict NDA, non-disclosure agreement, or we have bundled with a bilateral agreement. Otherwise, your customer database is gone. Yeah. Using local post for last mile delivery. Have you ever done? DSL, imported item from DSL, access by utilizing your network.
Yes.
Right? Why?
Because they don't have the.
They don't have network at the remote area, they need you.
They don't have coverage. No.
For us, we need the item, we have the fixed cost. We need the item from them, okay, come. We give you like the domestic rate, right? Sometimes it's not domestic rate, lower than domestic rate. We can give it as the partners, right? It's some tactics they use. Third, setting up transport partnership with post and the big competitor to provide aggressive discounting without sacrificing, right? Have you ever used the joint transport? No, some posts they use, some posts might not do. In Laos, I have you join some partners so they can with each other. In Vietnam, Thai Post we have the good partnership for many years, but we found that recently some customer like some customer database from our database gone. It means that less customer. That's why we need to reflect and revise what we want to go or stop for a while. Sometimes so many things happen, and sometimes you have a joint product offering. Have you heard about it? We have in Thailand. We have another one. We call that the courier post service. Courier post service. This is the handle to the cargo channel. This is another one product portfolio that we join hand with DSL. It means that we use our strength at the network for acceptance, and then for leg 2 and leg 3, hand over DSL for the last mile delivery. We can set up from 0 kg to 200 kg. That's another product. Yes. Because normally DSL they can create until 1 ton,
Yes.
2 ton. 200 is not big, but post when you send the item to all postal operator, the maximum weight not over 30. But
when you transfer it to DHL, it's expensive, no?
yeah, express. They use their own like a cargo, but they come with a joint training.
Yeah, it's expensive. So why people would come to post office other than DHL to send?
Normally they have their option. They have the option. Some because during the COVID-19 we got some problems.
Yeah.
The people will use the postal channel. The problem with the shortage of the line haul of the airlines, and all the mail bags cause the delay. Delay 1 month, that's not acceptable. 1 month, and that's why with the DSL, 3 days, 4 days. 3 days we align on the destination with the custom clear. Because they charge everything, they charge the same as Thai Post. I mean the custom will be paid by the consignee at the destination, right? They do, but we have to come up with a joint collaboration together with the core training. Because this is not the postal channel, this is the cargo channel. The link with the security must be strictly controlled for the acceptance. Some item you cannot put just like a post Like a cumbersome item you put like a post in the post of channel you can, but in DHL no. You have to have the the carton. You have to have the wood carton. Back sometimes we have the wooden carton. You have to do it. And from the wooden carton, you need to also like to fumigate. Fumigate. How can I say? To make sure that your wood is not harm any human being in another country. It's not create any bacteria or something. It's better you have to fumigate to protect the item and to protect the people who work in the order during the carrying of the item. That's why there's so many regulations but DHL, the best thing that DHL they can do better than the post is mean that they can handle all the DG items. Post, you don't have the license, you cannot do. For the DG, DG item? Dangerous goods. Hazardous goods, all goods they can do. That's why some are. That's why we have so many different customer segments. Right? We try to approach and then we come up with a joint promotion, joint product, joint training, and how can I say, joint marketing campaign. Like this, they give us some money. Okay, top up with the money and they top up with the campaign. We do. The situation now is not so good. But anyway, I try to cover the customer database, the program now. Because after that we found that our main customer, we got the feedback from our main customer that okay, after that they left to post and use the product of DHL. Because the problem, the cost, what they offer us is the B2C. B2C. We are the C customer, right? C customer, but we call that the major key account, we call that the key account customer of DHL. It's means that when they offer the price like the B2B, B2C. But for the post, when we get like a 60% discount, what we sell the product to our customer, we try to capture the B2B account. What happened? B from Thai Post will compete with B from DHL. Because DHL they have another focus on the B2B posting. They have the big discount also. Thai Post, we got 60% discount. We try to give the customer like a 30% discount. It's been that DHL for the customer B account from DHL they give much more than Thai Post account. That's why the problem now, B account for Post and B account of DHL they overlap. That's why you have to be careful when you do the business like this. There are so many things that must be considered of this that we have done. Okay, normally you can see the row. This I just put here the photo. This is our CEO, Thai Post CEO now. Only 45 years old. Okay, here. Role of the EMS is meets e-commerce needs, right? The first thing is meant to support the cross-border e-commerce. The second one, have a significant growth opportunity. Every country you have the opportunity for growing EMS, right? The same you can see from EMS outward. Everything you have the potential growth. But the problem, how can you cut the cost of your, the pricing? Because it's too expensive. Some lanes is main destination. It's too expensive. The problem also the quality of service. The problem you said, normally many posts you don't use quite often the direct flight. You use the transit flight. You know why you use transit flight? Direct flight is better. Direct flight is better.
But we use transit because we don't have direct flight connection.
First, you don't have the direct flight. You use the transit flight. Normally, the people they prefer like the direct flight scheduling, like direct flight scheduling. But if you don't have, okay, that's be mandatory, maybe obligatory to use it, right? No choice. If you have normally for the EMS, if you have the choice to use the direct flight, just use the direct flight because in terms of the speed, no need to transit via any country, right? But in terms of the transit flight, but we need to control also the transit country to move. It's better. How can you control the transit country? You cannot control. What you can control only the airlines. It's better you need to have the strict SLA or rental agreement with the airlines, service level agreement. into the transit, how many days for the transit? It means that end to end, how long does it take for the transit time? Right? You need to have like a strong bilateral agreement. For us, really strict. In Thai Post, normally we have 3 providers, like a consolidated 3 providers. We get them also the penalty. We penalize them. Just in case that, you did a mistake. Keep and then the transit bring out any notice and clear the delay, you must absorb the cost of the transit, plus compensation and so money back to our customer. So many issues about it. And next 6 months no more. I will pass that destination to the other provider. This is the penalty that we have done. You need to have some legal policy to do. But anyway, and then, enhanced profitability. It means that normally you can see for domestic of Thailand Post now. That's why we rest more and more on the domestic. You know why? More than 50% of the total market share they come from the domestic EMS. And for the international, also EMS considered as the premium product of Thailand. That's why we try to promote and try to encourage this one. And and then for the role of the EMS, illustrates post-commitment, like the EMS fulfill the local market commodity, right? And improve post-brand. You have the best thing, you have the strong brand. The strong brand of the EMS, every country you have the strong brand. But how can you make your brand always healthy? Healthy. Strong brand is when the people they see your brand, Post Indonesia, right? Lao Post, Thai Post, Bangladesh Post, like this, China Post, like this, or Vietnam Post. It's very important here. You have to come up. You can see normally, how can you do? You can see the transport with EMS. I'm sure that in your country you have the transport logo, everything, right? You have. I just put here. And when you see that the EMS marketing mix, now we will focus only product. Only the product. How about the function, the packaging service? You are talking about the product. Do you know normally how is your post EMS service perceived today? Like the perceptions of your EMS. How about the people they talk about you? Perception. Good or not good? Good. Have you ever done the marketing survey? I don't know. It's up to you. I just ask you just consider by yourself. How can you know what the customer feedback about your product, about your EMS, right? How can you make the marketing survey? Which marketing survey channel you done? You use the outsourced party or you done by yourself? At the post office, we have the customer, like the customer support. You do the marketing survey. Last time I asked my colleague, when did you do it? I do at the post office. No, you already do great, already bias from the beginning. If the people, the customer sit in the post office, you ask them about the EMS, is good or not good? In front of the postmaster there or the people, how can you say it's very bad? That's good. That's very some criteria you must be careful for the marketing survey. You cannot do any marketing survey in the post office, but you can do any survey. Maybe now you can utilize with the online survey or something. I have a big like a friends in the group, sometimes the Facebook, they keep also the survey. Just give me, and then I forward to my friends. You can help and then say back. This is the way. Sometimes they ask about the tariff of the basic tariff of each country, right? I just forward to my friend and help. Like that. Okay, and this is the way you focus. This is about the perceptions of the EMS. Okay, the marketing is about the product. It means that you can see. It means that they want to talk when they are thinking of product. What the performance of the product to the customer? What the value you create to your customer? What the perception here? It means that the perceptions. It means that okay, when I use EMS, fast, reliable, door-to-door delivery, end-to-end visibility. This is the way you need to sell the product feature to your people, right? Yeah. Sometimes that's you create something. It's not just sell the product and get my job done, but the customer will think what the value you create to me, what the benefit when I use EMS. what the benefit is better than the other competitors, right? This is they try to come to you. You know, sometimes you can put like a value added something to your product. Let's say that the China Post they use also the insurance for the high value item top up from the EMS. The same we try to. During my time, I tried to do also with the outsourced party, but the problem, the legal department not allowed. Because with the problem, our legal department not allowed, you know, because they have only the maximum guarantee, no need to do it. But we need to accept the high value item in the normal stream. But after that, the problem is mean that you guarantee yourself, but not the other post, right? How can you make sure that the item accepted at the counter describe the real value of the item, right? From the beginning, from the starting point. There's so many issues and argument. And after that, okay, just follow that because sometimes the issues too much discussion. It takes time. Okay, this is the product. You know the product, how can you communicate the product to your customer? Normally you have like on the postal website, right? You have the postal website for EMS.
Yeah.
You have I'm sure this very simple one. You have okay. You have also direct marketing, you have the sales force in your organization.
Yes.
Only for EMS sales force.
No.
For all product, right?
All product.
This is like a like a people to people, like a face to face selling here. And then you have at the retail location, you have any signage in front of the post office.
Yeah.
You have the brochure in the post office, brochure, the tariff.
Yeah.
You have the packaging.
Yes.
Okay, you have the people in charge to be responsible for that customer.
Yes.
You have the separate counter for EMS.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
You know, this is the premium product. What they want to see is all premium. It's not like you treat me like a general walk-in customer. Because shipment, per shipment, you know, like a one item is costly for the EMS to another country. For example, I don't know, the cost here from just the 500 gram from Maldives to Thailand, how much does it cost? Have you ever known about this? About in US dollar? Huh? $5. Okay, this is the 500 gram. $5. It's not so expensive. If you use a cargo service, it's 3,000. 3,000, 4,000. Because you know, I used the service last time during the COVID-19. I sent the gas to Europe. They still have like not at that time no regulation. I sent the gas to my friend in Belgium. Just 10 mass. Just 250 grams. I paid 3,500. The cost only 150. The cost of the mass. But the problem, you cannot find the mass at that time. 10 is better than nothing. Right? No choice for us. I sent from Thailand at that time. Oh my god, they see the price. Oh my mass only 150. The shipping fee more than 3,500. That happened in the life. And at the retail location, that the retail location is in your post office nationwide. Okay, how to accentuate EMS service features? Accentuate is with emphasize, you said. You have any special customer care service for the EMS?
Yeah.
Key account?
I care service, but
No, not I care. Not I care. I care is the after sale experience. I care is always the. Oh, how can I say?
Inquiry
You get only the complaint.
Complaint system.
Yeah, it's better to close the complaint from the beginning. It's better not to have any complaint back to the EMS unit. It's better. That's why it's better to have like a special person, like a key account manager. You have the sales force agent to handle. Normally as a governmental sector you don't provide, but I need to ask. Normally type of a little bit private type. You have any key account for EMS? I'm sure you have. you have a special person like a sales force to do it, right? Discount scheme, that you have the special discount. I'm sure that in Vietnam you have. You know, some country as you turn yourself into the corporatized business, that you can offer more. In Bhutan, I'm sure you give also the discount. Give the discount. But you try to have also person in charge to do this. That's why you have for the whole video, you produce only for EMS. In Mongolia you have. I'm sure that when you like your business like a little bit company limited now. In Mongolia company limited, right? Yeah. When many company, what you focus now on the profit margin. How can you make money? Right? No money you cannot survive. For us, no money is mean that with no money you don't get any bonus. Normally every Thai Post employee will get one bonus every year. One bonus if you work for 30 years, it means that you will get more than 100,000 baht extra. You know, that's why the people they try to work hard, try to work, do excel. Last year we didn't get. Why? Aggressive competitor. We have the increase of the volume, but the profit margin is not high. You know why? We come up with a price war. We give the big discounts, the same as the Curly logistics done. After that, we step back. Let Curly do. You know why? Too costly. And we have the fixed cost, we have operating cost very high. That's why we step back. Have you ever done before? You have any experience with the discount against Curly, right? Yeah, I'm sure. Now they used to give. Yeah, we don't give. Now we step back. And the situation of Curly logistics now is not so good in Thailand. Because you know, logistic cost normally the fixed cost is very high. And the profit margin is not high. Profit margin is very low. But if you bring more the volume into the, we call that the network, your profit margin increase. Your volume also increase. Your fixed cost also decrease. You know, that's why they try to come up with a volume. This is the link with the economic dimensions. As I told you, that's why from the beginning of this year, Thai Post step back, no more discount. What we do, we try to increase more and more the improvement of the quality with the network, with the device. Now we do more aggressive. We provide also the delivery and also the pickup. But the postman, that we are trying to do now. Otherwise you cannot compete. Because when you are talking now, because Curry Express now, who are the owner? Who is the owner of Curry Express, you know? SM Express from China. You cannot compete number one in China. SM already they merged with Curry Logistics Thailand. They purchased, merged already, and that's why no need to compete. You just leverage your quality of service now. Because they have so many networks, but network is mean that sometimes the boss will talk that okay, we have the network nationwide. But if you have all the network nationwide, no volume in the network, what happens? Cost or profit? Turn to be your cost. Turn to be your fixed cost. Your fixed cost is very high. If you don't accept any product to the counter, you know, it means that when you offer more product, they buy your product. It means that you get money. If you don't get money, you have only the location, but no money, no incoming money. That's also the thing. It means that when you don't have any revenue at that post office, or revenue is very low, how about the operating cost of the post office? It's very high. You say our strong point turn to be the weak point. In some cases, but not all cases, you know. Okay. Then there's a destination available. You're talking about already like okay, worldwide network. Talking about delivery time information. You announce to the public, right? Okay, how many days to be delivered for the last mile delivery, right? From Thailand to Bangladesh, from Bangladesh to Japan, You know, like this. You announce to the public what else here and your brand. Last week, did you remember? Jeff, they talking about the brand already changed or not changed? Why we have to? This is the way you usually try to set up with a unique brand worldwide of the EMS. But we have done also like EMS here, but it depends at the country. It's not yet a new brand. The new brand have a new logo. You have already renewed the brand, renew the brand from the UPU or not yet. Renew the brand. We have already done. They will ask you.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't worry, Jeff will ask again. Oh, still one missing because yesterday he requested the full list of the participants. You have to complete with the report, but still one person like missing from Indonesia. I think. I don't know. I think I sent already the whole list, but he told me he just give me the feedback. Also, one person from Indonesia missing, but I have to check. But normally it's not me. Let's do it. All the admin they handle all the issues based on it. Try to do. Okay, how to accentuate EMS service feature? Service guarantee, right? Service guarantee, D+1, D+2, D+3 for each destination. And we have also money back guarantee. The same type code we also money back guarantee. It's different here. And tracking visibility, right? This is all the advantages of EMS product feature, like perception from the customer, right? What you focus on the tracking visibility. That's why last week, all of you focus more and more. How about that EMS EVT version 3 under the M40? Right? It focus a lot. Because this was strong point, you need to keep it. The customer they need to know where is my item now. I don't want to call to the contact center.
Yeah.
I want to know from my mobile phone. How can you interpret the data in my mobile phone? This is the challenge for you when you go back. The same like a shipping cross border. When I purchase the order some companies, the shipping, they come from China to Thailand. And then, they notify me in advance. Okay, estimated day of delivery. How can you do it? For me, it's not that day. For example, okay, they expect to deliver by 1st August, for example, today. Last week, if you receive 3 days earlier of the 1st August, how do you feel? Normally, estimated day, they say, they inform you 1st August, but the item delivered 3 days earlier.
Oh, yeah.
That's beyond your expectation.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. How can you create the atmosphere beyond the expectation of your customer? This is the best and the challenge thing for the boss. That's already happened. Huh? Last time, I ordered something. Only the mobile case. Only the mobile case, just the cost of 150 baht. But I wait for 2 weeks. But if I know that's from China, I have to wait. I don't want to wait. And buy a plane, okay. After that, they give me notification. Okay, estimated. Okay, I can wait. I buy another one. Just 150. I buy another one. After that, what happened? Sometimes you forget already what you order.
Yeah.
Because 2 weeks, because 150 baht, you forget already what did you buy. After that, what sent me? And when you check, this I already ordered. I forgot already what I have already ordered that for last 2 weeks. That's already happened here. And on time reliability and insurance that we talk more and more. This is how to accentuate EMS service features to your customer here. This is the benefit. You can use all the information you can use for your on course. Okay, do you know the performance of your EMS service? Do you know? How can you know?
From the UPU website.
From the UPU website, you can rely on the fully 100% of the UPU website.
Smart, I think
Yes, with the smart, yes.
Smart.
Except no input data from the other country. Only that. You can rely on everything except no input data from the other country of destination. That for me, I rely on that. Normally, you have already closed the gap of the post and the airlines, right? You try to close the gap between post origin and post destination, right? Okay, with the smart, okay, then really good tool, I love it. Very nice. But only how can you force all the post office of destination to notify everything to complete the EDI exchange and you committed to the UPU. That's only the challenge thing. Okay. Performance after the contract. Okay, now the price is might take time. I will come back later. Price. The price, normally is one of the aspects of the 4P, right? The price normally is related to the quality of the price setting also because EMS considered as the premium product and service of the force, right? I don't want to mention a lot. Okay, and some issue about, some issue sometimes when setting the price, sometimes, the problem, the sellers are too quick to reduce price instead of convincing buyer that the product are worthy of higher price. This is they come quite often. And pricing is too cost oriented instead of the customer value oriented. Yeah, here. EMS pricing is direct impact with your revenue, right? With your revenue here. And also your customer demand. That's why the pricing is very important. How can you position your product, your pricing, competing with your competitors, right? Always the competitive analysis with your competitor. That's why it's very important and the marketing strategy. Have you ever checked the marketing strategy of your competitor? How can you know that your marketing strategy is better than your competitor? Have you ever looked at the website of your competitor when you work in EMS? No, I just closing the mailbox, not my job. No. All us, you need to help each other. Otherwise, you never know that your competitor look at you. You try to find ways that how can I take the volume from the post and how can I reduce my cost by collaborating with the post. That's why I have overdone all the custom clear item from DSL. This one. This one, or the import of custom clear item is made as no custom duty from DSL will be injected into our mail stream for the last mile delivery. DSL they try to cut the cost down. They know why last mile delivery is the costly aspect for them. Let the post do. But the post you need to interface the data with DSL, right? How can you do? Sometimes you can do also the pre-printed label from DSL. Maybe you customize the label from them. Inject it into your mail stream. You don't need to have another burden of work is needed to labeling again, to do the labeling again, No need to do it. Just customize the barcode. I have ever done I'm not sure, have you ever done the direct entry?
Right.
Direct entry from another country injected to Thailand? Have you ever done? I'm sure that the business is known. Direct access, we call that. No, you don't do. But it's not the UPU. I do only for the private sector, not the postal operators. I do it, but not the postal operator. I never done with the postal operators, but what I have done with the private sector. You know why? If you don't handle the volume will come to your competitor. If your handle is mean that you bring the volume to your network, you have the free cost, you have the logistic cost, but I need the volume to come to my network. I give them also like the domestic pricing plus is mean the plus operating cost not over 10%. Like that. We have the customers like data together. They send out the customized data and we know how many shipment in this lot and credit term payment, monthly payment. I do it. I do only for the competitive, like all the private competitors. I have handled many. International, you can make money much more than you're thinking. But how can you do? You have the laws. You have the UPU laws. I never done with the postal operator for the direct access. You know why? We get better for the TV, like the terminal news. We get better for the imbalance charge. Why we have to do with the post operators? No, we keep it, we leave it. Just do for the private sector. Right? We need the volume. I have ever customized the barcode from Singapore to Thailand. Use Thai barcode. But you need to communicate with the customer. It's very important. Only that. You know, the objective of pricing, why you have to set up the pricing? The objective of pricing is mean that you cover the cost and earn a profit. That's the way we are talking about the price setting, right? But also to use pricing as an element of the marketing positioning, right? I'm sure that when you do, you have the product positioning, email, like the order, letter, postcard, EMS, parcel, what else here? You can see the different pricings of products, right? EMS is always the premium product. Then, okay, just put it. Okay, now, just come. The components that derive EMS value proposition, you can see the cost and price for your EMS service is influenced by reliability. It's mean reliability is mean that you try to put like on time. That's why last week, how many percentage have you forced to? You not achieve, you must go on and go. That's why with your action plan, you come up with the action plan there, right? On time delivery performance, tracking capability, right? End-to-end tracking capabilities and money back guarantee, right? That you create the reliability to your customer. How about the convenience? You have any pickup service? You have any free pickup service, right? You have
Yes.
free pickup or you have to pay? One item, if it's one item, you have the free pickup or you have to pay for the pickup service?
Pay.
Pay. DSL pay?
Customer.
No, because they have the account. Normally they provide the pickup. It's different from us. They open the account. All the account of all the DSL customer must be accounted customer. You know, they must open the account with DSL. They can provide the pickup. But the post, many posts you provide, so in Mongolia you provide the pickup service with the customer. Yes, the pickup service. You put that? No. Up to that, you just consider for the in the near future. And the location of the drop box. Sometimes some countries they just drop the item in the box or the you provide cut off time and drop. And at drop box you have the announce the cut off time at drop box there. Access to retail location, how to access to your post office locations. Hours of operation at the retail location very important. That's why during now the holiday, but we operate the post office every day. No holiday for the post office. Yeah. But in some country, you have the holiday, okay, we have 6-day holiday closed.
Yeah, we also have this holiday class.
What happened? No choice, let it go to the competitor. This is the way you need, this is some strategy behind the marketing, that's why we do. Okay, carrier supplies, completing shipping system, internet shipping, availability of the carrier supply packaging, we are talking about this one. And how about your service feature? Package return service. You have any return service for EMS? This is the benefits of EMS. How about the return service? Return for free or return to pay? How about your return service of EMS? Have you ever received the return?
Return.
No.
Free. Free.
No return, good.
I return.
Free. The EMS, the benefit, free return.
Free return.
How about the courier of DSL? Free return?
No, it's not.
No. Pay tax. Pay also the import tax if you don't declare.
It's too expensive.
Yes. And the return charge must more like similar to the shipping
Yeah,
fee.
shipping fee, it's too expensive.
You see what the benefits of the post now? You see? Better.
So we should use this unique selling point while
Yes.
we promote
Your sales
our
force.
EMS.
Your sales force. But normally I don't want to return.
Yeah.
Usually I don't want to return my item. Return is not good. It means you cannot achieve your target. But
Yeah,
but
still.
but let me say, it's another dimension is good for you. It means that the free return shipment. So the post origin, just in case. No, it's okay. We come back later. Huh? No coffee.
Yeah.
I know that, but today is no coffee. Huh? Okay, coffee break.